That's a problem. Thank you, microphone. Very consistent. Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Hopefully, I didn't forget something. Did YouTube change colors a little? I think so. I think they did. For the the progress bar on videos, it's like a slightly pink color now. Okay, it goes from red to like a magenta. We're in outskirts. Hello, welcome to the stream. I guess the limiting factor of this is just creature kills. So we're doing a score run right now. Score run plus like a handful of Karma Lizards. That's not that bad. There's like that many in outskirts and in actually, there aren't many Karmals for Hunter. That might actually be a bit of a problem. But we're staying on this side of the map roughly. So this is a good place to start. I guess we might as well just go for points. And creatures. There's a spear down there. It's kind of annoying to get. Not risky at all to take this fight. Why am I doing this? No one asked that question, but there's sort of an event happening in the near future. I think it's been publicly announced. Just events that I'm probably going to be a part of, so I kind of want to practice a little bit for it. And expeditions are a good way to practice just random stuff. Like I'm not doing it. Oops, that's bad. I'm not doing a speed run, although being fast is beneficial. A lot of it is going to be combat or just doing random things that aren't necessarily things that you would skip in a speedrun. That's the same pink lizard. Got a fraction of a point from that. There's a spear down there. Ice was talking about? Yes. Ice is usually the one organizing these events. What's Centipede? Oh. Just for fun, he decided to do that. Yeah. I understand these guys' behavior. And I think Hunter is a good character. I think they're the good, like, default. Pretty strong character, you know. All those spears are just up here. So this next room is usually full of centipedes. Or not, I mean, they don't have to show up. Yeah, I think we're just gonna leave. Some people are capable of fighting red lizards consistently. I'm not one of those people. 100 Spear Master, well, you know which one I'm picking. He's still here. I mean, Spear Master's fine. In expeditions, especially with perks, they can kind of make up for some of their weaknesses, but... I think I just prefer Hunter's kind of playstyle. Instead of, like, stockpiling a bunch of spears and then throwing them all at a distance, you can just use 2 spears, but then just, like, keep spamming them, and it's pretty effective. You actually have 2 hands. Even more. You have like twice as much inventory space. Now I could actually go and try to get a vulture mask. I don't usually do that. But for just going for score. Hello, welcome to the stream. I was almost expecting that drop like just to set up right above me and then drop instantly. Rivulet, the thing about Rivulet, I'm a little bit sad. They one of the perks just gives you Rivulet agility and water breathing. So with a single perk, you basically gain all the benefits from Rivulets. So if you're playing Rivulets, it's not really that unique, you know. I mean, it's not like I use perks. I could, I guess. It's kind of a large centipede. Maybe become a super Rivulet. I don't think they stack though. I think we're just not gonna deal with that centipede. Anything that I'd want to do in Outskirts? I don't think there's any Karma Lizards. In fact, I actually don't know where the Karma Lizards are. Also, I should have been pinning creatures. Guess I'll run around in I'll run around in Industrial for a while. Farmer is. That's kind of annoying. I guess we just have to take the normal routes, right? Farmer is to Subterranean. Vista Point in the rot. That sounds great. Hello, welcome to the stream. Yeah, right below me. Well, they're kind of in a weird spot. Heavy weapons. Wonder why that fruit could be there. I keep forgetting to pin stuff. I guess I'll go back for that for that blue lizard. And you. Okay, thank you. Nope, that was right above the tunnel. Maybe a slightly better spot. There we go. There's like not really enough space to do the run up. Good job. We're doing great. you're dead? That's too bad. I don't have the confidence to just keep running around. I need to look for the Vista point. I forgot about that. Is that the... Okay. Well, I don't know if this is the way you're describing, but there's a game that is based on like building like an organism out of different cells. I've seen that game, but if you're saying it's super unique, then maybe you're talking about something more niche. Okay, that sounds like something different. Nobody home. I did just murder them, so I shouldn't be surprised. Oh, that's a great spot. Oh, come on. That is certainly a unique concept. What do you mean by create neural networks for them? Is that like actual like... I don't know. I guess I don't know how it would work. Like you have to put like a bunch of nodes together, like inputs and outputs. Oh, I didn't expect two lizards. Okay, it worked out. Just get out of here. I don't want to deal with you. If you get stuck in that pit with the lizard, you're basically just dead instantly. I'm actually just gonna go this way. There might be a Vista point over here. So at least I remember this location. Okay, now there's scavengers, but it is here. So your goal is to create a creature that is capable of surviving. Is it like a battle royale? That's kind of a funny way to describe it, but you know, a lot of other creatures created by other players, and I assume there's some sort of competition that ideally you are better at than them. But you wouldn't know how your creature performs until it actually learns. It's not like a, you know, very simple... I mean, I know of games where you create like a robot and then you program the robot with like simple instructions, like if... Oops, sorry, I'm not a problem. And the instructions could be like, if an enemy is this far away, do this. If this, then do that. You know, that's more like a... there's a word for that. You wouldn't throw that bomb. Right now, I think the priority is just to. I can't go back. Here's a rock. Okay, maybe I can. Don't like that position. Okay, that's a new one. I'll be sheltering. It's, you know, that is kind of like Spore in a funny way. Because in Spore, you create a creature and you try to survive in this world where there may be other creatures created by other players. You know, Spore could have been way ahead of its time if it you know, did things a bit differently. It could have been Rain World. Okay, we're about halfway to the points. I have not been pinning creatures. I keep forgetting. Thank you, map. Karma lizards. I guess I just go back. I don't really need to stay in industrial. I could get the farmers from outskirts. Kill more creatures. I do think that there maybe is a little bit of barrier of entry if it's that complicated. I don't know how, like, if there's a good tutorial or anything. But I guess you don't really need a big player base. You just need a big pool of creatures. So even if there aren't many people playing, you know, if there's at least some people who are creating a lot, then there's still a lot of variety. That's actually really funny, because that's kind of a problem with online games. If you don't already have a big audience, it's hard to get people to play your game, because they're going to join, realize that no one's playing, you know, empty servers and whatever. So why are they going to want to play? And then, you know, just kind of makes it worse. Hold up. What was it called? Okay, this, I've not seen this before. Okay, this looks a bit more complicated than it sounded at first. That's an explosive spear. Yeah, keep climbing. There's this other game that is more about procedural animation. Basically had this idea of like creating it is in 3D too. You could like build, I guess it was more like a robot But maybe it kind of looks a bit more organic too. I'm not sure, but I guess that was more like physics based. Oh, goodbye. And it had like, you know, huge like creatures or like robots. I'm not sure which one it is, but and they'd have like huge legs that were animated with procedural animation. There's this video that I saw that was like procedural animation is kind of like a weird term, because is it just any use of inverse kinematics? Is that considered procedural animation? Or like a little bit of like a physics simulation on like a character's hair or clothes, for example? Is that procedural animation? Not really. Because in Rain World, there is no like just basic movement. The procedural animation is the movement. That is like how the creatures move around. They have to like move their legs that physically like pull on their body. Hello. Oh, hello. Welcome to the stream. Hey, yeah, fall down. Okay, well, they're just kind of stuck down there. How did I miss? I only have an explosive spear. I'm just gonna save this for a more worthy opponent. I don't have food. I didn't eat anything. Trying to figure out which region. Well, I guess I shouldn't say anything. I mean, it's gonna be really easy to tell with any threat music at all. Hello, welcome to the stream. Okay, where did all my spears go? I had like so many. Hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm just gonna run back to the shelter, I guess. Now I want to avoid saying region names. I guess it'll be a secret. But in the, you know, my limited game dev experience, I'm not an animator. I've maybe animated a handful of like pixel art sprites. Actually, one. I've literally only made a single animation. It looks kind of decent, but most of my animation is actually, I guess you could consider procedural animation, but it's more like a turret. Like imagine a turret, and when it fires, there's recoil. It's really easy to simulate that recoil. You don't need to make an animation for it, as in actually draw the frames or draw the sprites frame by frame. You can just like offset the position by some sort of recoil variable. Or I made one like mech robot that had like a bunch of legs, but that was more like an enemy that just moves around by floating, and then the legs just kind of give it the illusion that the legs are doing the movement. I'm doing that. So the speeder. No. And I need to remember to pin stuff. It's me. Very nice. I mean, I did stab you and kill you. Hello. Welcome to the stream. A lot of people showing up now. Welcome everyone. He did have a grenade for me. Cute guesser. Can you guess a region only from sound effects? Can you guess a region? Can you guess a room from the background ambience? That's the real challenge. So something that I learned from editing clips from Underhang is that the thunder sound effects that play there, they're always the same. Every time you enter a room, it's like the same pattern of sounds that you hear. Or maybe there's like some variance in it. But I noticed that a lot of the time the sounds were exactly the same. Maybe for each room when you enter it. Oh, okay, thank you. He's going out all over the place. In like some room, every time you entered it, it played the same like sound effects in the same order. Just from their kill counts. Keyboard controller, if you're comfortable with the controller, keep using it. If you want to like speedrun and do like fast pole climbing, then controller is or keyboard is easier. Oh, hello, I didn't even see you. Like things are extra bouncy. Like everything's going all over the place. Generator room and outskirts. I mean, I play a lot of games on keyboard, even some games that highly recommend a controller. Actually, most games that highly recommend a controller. I forget which game it was, but some game that I played recently was like screaming at me like, highly recommend that you play with a controller. It's like the best way to play the game. Oh, and I played with the keyboard and it was totally fine. So, you know, that kind of bothers me sometimes. But you know, I've decided on a control scheme. Most of the time, I use arrow keys for movement, and then WASD for other actions. You can also press Shift easily, a Q and E, spacebar, and then like the first like 5 or 6 numbers. Also pretty easy to I don't think it was Anima well, or maybe it was. That game. But yeah, I've settled on the control scheme, and so you know whatever the defaults are, I usually change it immediately, and then I just, you know, just have a good experience with that. Let's go over here. Yeah, the typical keyboard controls that a lot of games use, of arrow keys and then Z and X. I forgot this is a green lizard and they don't die in 3 hits. Those controls are a bit awkward because your hand is really low on the keyboard. And it's kind of hard to access like any other keys, so you only really have those 2. I guess if it only is those 2, then it's not that bad. But sometimes spacebar feels a lot more natural for like jumping. Or not. In a lot of platformer games that I've played recently, I've used W to jump just because it's easier to press than spacebar. So I'll use arrow keys and then W to jump. For like some like precision platformers. I guess about now I should be heading to Farmeries. I can probably get the rest of the points without really trying. Did I pin that blue lizard? We're not doing that. Karma lizards, I have no idea. I know that for like monk, karma lizards are just kind of everywhere. But for hunt, you know, as you go through the timeline, they become more common. So hunter, there's only a few of them, but I guess maybe in. Okay, well, we're not going this way. I don't even know if there's 5 across the entirety of Farmraise though, so I might need to like reset a few times. Just like shelter and hope they don't like lineage. I don't know if that's a possibility. Imagine if you could do that. If you had a goal to like kill like 11 of these creatures, but then they all lineage before you actually get the challenge complete. Double spawn. I've like never double spawned ever. Although it's pretty simple, so it's not like I think I could do it. I just haven't. Wow, good job. Thank you, Paul. That ends at the very end of the screen. I just saved your life. What I recorded with? OBS. Literally, like the only option that like everyone ever uses. I guess you could like record your screen with a phone or something. Oh, you're a... Is that really gonna give you enough food? One noodle? He really escapes me. That's a pole plant. I didn't even know there's a pole plant there. That's, yeah, great job. Okay, I do have a pearl. That's wonderful. Streamlabs. Okay, is it Stream Elements or Streamlabs? That's like one of those is like a good option, and the other one is like has some sort of big problem with it. I never remember, but there's like some sort of like drama about one of them actually being really bad. Streamlabs. These two just gonna hang out? I sure hope that a random spear doesn't... Whenever you're around scavengers, there's always a chance that you just randomly die. That's just, you know, the way things are. What's a Vista Point? A Vista Point is just basically some location that you need to get to. It can be... There's set locations, but it picks one set location at random. So unless you memorize all of them, they might as well just be random. Any day now. It's amazing how incompetent everyone involved is in this situation. Are there even any scavengers left? Yeah, there are. They just aren't doing anything. Oh my gosh, I'm just gonna kill this guy. Oh, goodbye. You also want a spear and another spear. And how about like 10 more spears? I guess I could save one of these for a caramel. Sure, I'll give these to the scavengers. Hello, welcome to the stream. Oh, good luck. It is actually amazing. The videos about, okay, good thing I have enough karma. Goodness. The videos that I made about jellyfish, it's amazing the number of comments on those videos asking how you throw things, how you throw them upwards. Like this. How do you throw them upwards? How do you throw the jellyfish up? Literally just hold up. Like, there's no other way to do it. Have you tried going into the game and holding up to throw up? Controller players canceled. Is it like snap to like diagonals or just horizontal throwing? Yeah, you can't throw the rocks and spears up unless you do a backflip, which is also a remix thing. Yeah, those cycles went actually, they went pretty well. So, eat this again. How many caramels can we find? I assume that they're in like the long parts of the region. Hey, it's this song. Didn't this song not work for a while? Echo is here. I might want to get the Echo just to clear out this area. So they don't... I mean, I guess it would make it easier to fight creatures, but I want to actually find them. Yeah, that's the song that's supposed to play in that room. But it didn't for some reason. And I don't know what fixed it. Quality of life. So like the last update, which was like a few months ago. It's a nice song. Shaded or garbage wastes. I'd like shaded because it's easy once you learn the route. And there's only like a handful of dark rooms that you have to go through that are usually illuminated by lantern mice anyway. And garbage wastes, especially for like hunter type characters, is just kind of awful. If your goal is to just get from industrial to shoreline really quickly, take the top routes through okay, cool, good job. I had explosive spear, I didn't want to throw that. Yeah, go up, like take the top routes through shaded, and you might run into like a few like small spiders, like a pink lizard, maybe a dropwig, you know, really not dangerous at all. And for like survivor, like what even shows up for survivor? I like kind of struggle to think of like what creatures even spawn there. It's only like when you go really far down, that's when you find like a whole ton of spiders, or on the path to like memory crypts. That's where you find mole lizards. I didn't want to do that. Why are you there? Where did you come from? No, the gooey duck. Wait, I want that. Rare opportunity to use a gooey duck before going to getting the sub. Time to go through this room for the third time. Fourth time. Don't just jump off like that. That's like 2 more explosive spears just sitting there. Metropolis has infinite scavs. Well, not quite. There's a lot of scavengers. They can all show up from anywhere in the region. Right? Okay, there's the target. Let's leave this here. Actually infinite? Why did that guy just jump? Nice vertical jump. Yeah, eventually the game will crash or something. After there's like piles and piles of scab corpses across the whole region. Kill squads? I need food. That's enough right there. Can you imagine being Spearmaster and not getting 6 food trips from this? Oh, there's another one. Well, I have an extra explosive spear for you. If you start the chieftain fight, infinite scav spawn on the left. Anyone here play Celeste? Not really, but I think the game is good. I have played it. I'm not a Celeste player like regularly. It's a very cool game, and I like to bring it up often because I think it's a good example of. I think it's a good example. I like, yeah, that's it really. Anyone here play Rain World? Pretty niche game, so I probably not. There's no shelter here. I forgot about that. Like, oh yeah, I'll just go to the shelter that's right here. Mm-hmm. I wonder if I could cross the reindeer rooms with this gooey duck. You have to crouch, right? That's a tech. Just crawl really slowly, and the worm grass doesn't touch you. Does anyone here play video games? Look, not being able to throw spears is not a huge problem. Just move better. You don't need to fight if you are really good at running away. You can eat the centipede. If I can move at all. Oh, I might have pinned the centipede, and now the vulture won't be able to get him. Have fun with that. Picture games? What does picture games even mean? I only play games blind and deaf. Most niche game. Is there a way to sort Steam games by number of Steam reviews? That'd be fun to check. That's actually funny. Maybe there's more people who know. From oh great, okay. That looks like one big centipede. It's actually like 20 small centipedes. A good niche game. You could find any like random free game. It would have like 5 reviews. Any mods activated? Not really. Input display is a mod. Oh, you're a big centipede. That's why. I do want to try to cross some rooms with a Geoduck. Another question I have, are there any Calmer Lizards in Subterranean? Because those would... It'd be nice to know if I can leave this region. I only have 2 Caramel kills so far. And that's not enough. Oh, the roll button? I guess that's a mod too. I don't usually play with mods that change gameplay too much. I'm not a fan of that. And it bothers me a little bit that people play mods as just part of their default experience. Like, oh yeah, today we're playing, we're doing this challenge, so and so. But then they just have like 20 mods just on the side just for fun. And of course, you're allowed to do that. I'm referring specifically to content creators who are, sharing this experience with tons of other people. To them, to the viewers, it looks like all these mods are just the default experience, when it's not. I think that maybe if there were a handful of mods that I personally enjoyed, maybe I'd play with them on my own. But for streaming, I think it's best to keep it as close to the vanilla experience as possible. Okay, that didn't do anything. I'm pretty sure I have good rep now. I hope. I gave them like 3 pearls. Just throw a bomb for fun. Their favorite hobby. A single caramel and sub. That's definitely something to rely on. Okay, are there no caramels? Because then I don't want to leave the Geoduck behind, so I'm just gonna have to go back with no progress. I'm gonna check the map because I don't want to. I would like to know. Is it really just these 2 caramels? Thank you, Expedition Mode, for giving me a very reasonable challenge. Kill 5 of the creatures. There's only 3 of them in the whole world. Goomba stomp that guy. Oh, I can trade with you. That's easier. Don't tell me you're just gonna get eaten by the worm grass. Thank you. Oh, he got out. Almost. Yeah, I may be getting consumed right now, but I'll take the pearl. Sorry. Oh. Nice. Saint. What's wrong with Saint? I mean, I could actually name like several things that I don't like about Saints, but for the most part, they're very, very cool. There's no shelter up here. I need to keep remembering that. Fake shelter, dude. You have some sort of problem. You can eat the caramel. I'm not gonna ban anyone for that, but also, yeah, I would recommend not saying that. It's just around here, you know. Wormgrass is the real most popular creature. What? Maybe the opposite? The most powerful? Oh yeah, they definitely are powerful. They can eat reindeer, they can eat vultures. But that's the same as like pole plants, you know? I'm just gonna keep the gooey deck here. I maybe should have kept the other one in the shelter there. It can't be killed, that's true. Singularity bomb, what's that? At least they're respawning somewhat quickly. Okay. He may have been dying, but he's still angry. I guess the background bugs, my favorite creatures in Rain World. Very, very complex AI. That's to be like the worst place to fight a loser. Yeah, okay. I think I'm dead. Can't figure out the pounce. I will tell you after I die. Just like regular charge bounce, like jump across this gap type of bounce. Okay. Press down. Hold jump and release it. You only need to press down once. Once you're in this state, you only need to hold and release jump. You don't need to press any other buttons. If you want, you can hold forward. I think you go further. But you can't hold forward first. You have to press jump and then hold in the direction that you're moving. Okay, something else. Running start. Like this. Also a pounce. Because we don't have enough descriptive words for different types of jumps. Yeah, hold down the, so I have a different button for rolling, but I guess for normally you'd hold down. Yes. Backflip. Backflip and hold down to keep rolling. You just hold down these buttons. Nothing else necessary. Hold down the buttons and then press the jump button. And ideally you press it a bit later to get a higher jump. Time to fight. Whoa. Hold up. Was that another creature? Yes, it was. Okay, yeah, it wasn't just movement jank. It was actually a creature involved. My gosh, this guy is invincible. I'm gonna lose the expedition to this one lizard. I was holding the gooey duck and I like had it in the wrong hand. I should have thrown the spear earlier, and the rock. Maybe the gooey duck is just getting in the way, but also I really want to cross the wormgrass with it. It's that easy. Oh, what was that? Was that the points? Yeah. One half. So you have a 50% chance to just die. Favorite mechanic. Especially when they're injured after you stab them like 3 times. And they're struggling to move around, and then they just randomly kill you in 1 frame. Sorry. Got very distracted for a second. I'm pretty sure Gourmand does not die. Oh. They do not die randomly. Same with Monk. Yeah, greens are really slow. Where did I put the gooey ducks? I kind of like... Oh, I see it. If you're wondering what I was distracted by, I think it was an ice cream truck. Which I've not seen in like years. Maybe it wasn't. Maybe it's just some other type of truck that plays music. That was really funny. Not a common occurrence. Yeah, reds always kill you instantly, except there's like a minuscule chance that they don't. I guess I can rely on the... Why did they fall off? I guess I don't need to kill stuff anymore. Yes, a second vulture. Isn't that a thing in Pokemon? Maybe specifically the early games where any move that's even a guaranteed chance to hit, it's actually like a, you know, like 0.5% chance to miss. This jump is actually impossible. Yep, 1 in 256. Excuse me. I think I do have a pearl for these scabs. I don't want to eat this. Do I ever have enough food though? They're gonna want me to. They're gonna try to steal the gooey duck. I don't have a pearl. Okay. Change of plans. Munch. I really could have planned this out better. I'll shelter and then I'll grab a pearl from. I guess I have to go back pretty far. Or I could just go in this direction. Can I get from here to where I want to go? I think so. Well, I'll go for it. Actually, it's pretty late. Yeah. Oh yeah, there's actually the pearl right in the room below me. Well, I still want to go for this. That's true. If you don't know, I am multi-streaming on Twitch and YouTube. You can watch on whichever one you prefer. Usually YouTube is a little bit more active. If you like to chat. If you like Twitch, then use that, of course. They're the centipedes above me. Whoops. That's not water. I wish there was like a small hidden room somewhere that had like one Geoduck in it. Just so that you could consistently get it to cross the worm grass. But it would not be easy to find on its own. Okay. Never mind. Okay, I escaped somehow, but I'm a little bit worried that this isn't actually gonna work. Okay. That's good. That's a good sign. I'm also really low in karma. That's actually kind of a concern now. Go even slower? I don't know if I trust that. Yeah, I was crouching, but then they grabbed me anyway, so I got up to escape, and it did work, but then I got grabbed later, so who knows? Actually, I'm sure someone knows. Is that pearl really the only option I have? Oh wait, there's a pearl right there. I didn't see that. You have to have two. Who never said that? You can actually still cross that room without anything at all. Actually, with some items like rocks and spears, you can do E-slides, but you really have to practice that. It's not easy at all. Hello. Have some stuff. That's a significantly more dangerous creature. Here's how I like to get rid of these. Oops. Not going through that. Okay, I'm really throwing with my movements. Current objectives, challenges, one more Karma Lizard and Subterranean Echo. And I believe that there is a Karma Lizard in Subterranean, so I can do both of those at the same time. But it does mean reindeer. So that's gonna be fun. I was holding the other pro. Well. No, I'll fight a huge centipede, but blue lizard, not interested. Why would you go to farm raise as artificer? Why would you go anywhere as artificer? You could just go to the end of the game. Top 10 things to do in farm raise. Number 1, leave. Kind of a short cycle, or maybe it's just taking a while to get here. Which is really annoying because you really don't want to take the shelter past this other area. They really could not make a better way to get past Wormgrass. Like, yeah, let's add like Guiducts and Yeeks, and they're just gonna let you cross the Wormgrass like sometimes, but they don't work like consistently at all. They're all over the place. Or deer. Deer aren't consistent either. There's never a good way to get past these. You didn't even eat it. Dude is so dumb, he didn't even eat it. Everyone's game design in general. But okay, how many areas really rely on something random to let you navigate it? Not really anything. It's just the reindeer or the wormgrass. Even in like shoreline where there's underwater segments that are, you know, hard to get through without jetfish, you can still swim through them if you are really good at swimming. Other areas where you might require Suicada, you can just do like other types of movement tech to jump across. It may be more difficult, but at least you can do it whenever you want without acquiring some creature. But I guess it is kind of worth it for them to add the experience of having to ride the reindeer to cross. Because if there's some alternative, you might just do that instead of bothering with the reindeer at all, and then you kind of skip out on some portion of the game. I think I just have to leave. Also, I want to ask, how has the quality of the stream been? Because I changed some settings around. It might look worse. I mean, I know that my streams aren't the highest quality to begin with, but, you know. If it's still, like, fine to watch. The difference from before, it's the same. Okay, that's good. Because last time I streamed, there was some bizarre issue that kind of cut the bitrate in half for like half of the stream. So I tried to change some settings to hopefully avoid that, but that might have just been like a random occurrence and not because I hadn't changed any settings before that. I can get on top of this thing over here. There's another gooey duck. Maybe it'll work this time. Come on. I guess I'll throw one of these. I'm not gonna make any progress just waiting around. Just wait faster. Kind of funny to imagine characters in a video game world seeing like glitches and like tech. What are they supposed to do? Oh, hey. Please take this stuff that I have. Oh, he took it. He took the Spore Puff. Come on, man. And now you're getting crushed to death. I guess there's one shot, but I'm not gonna elaborate on that for spoiler reasons. But if you know, you know. Yes, do go in the opposite direction that I want you to go. I really felt like seeing the other side of the room again. I was really missing it. Yeah, if you're doing a Celeste speedrun, Theo actually keeps up with you. He's also a speedrunner. He just has to slow down and wait for Madeline to beat the entire rest of the game first. In a normal playthrough. I don't think I have the thing enabled for Deer to react. Mm-hmm. It's a wall. Sure is. Now turn around. I mean, it's always fun to add in secret stuff in games. Like kind of stuff that you'd only see from data mining. Sometimes it goes too far. Like maybe there's some content that's left in by accident where they didn't really think about it too much, but people see it and they're like, it's like secret lore, or it's like gonna be added in the future, but no, it's just some random thing that they left over in the game files, or maybe some scrapped idea, you know. Low intelligence specimen. No, I think it's just an average, maybe slightly above average reindeer. Like it can get worse. I'm actually moving. You know that's an outlier. Sometimes you don't move at all. Yeah, the biggest challenge can actually keep going. Yep. See? I don't know what the scavengers are doing. Like, maybe if they were trying to eat the popcorn plants. No, they're just hanging out. Physics. You're supposed to go higher. There was something that bothered me. Somewhere, someone said something, or some people say something about like how much IQ, or what's the IQ of like a dog or a some other animal or pet. It's like that's not even like a reasonable comparison. Also, most animals are very intelligent in terms of just surviving. They're probably way better at just like being thrown into the wild and just like surviving than like the average human. Humans are really stupid until you teach them everything for several years and also take care of them in every other way. Some bugs are like born and then they're just the same as every other bug, just a little bit smaller, you know. I guess I'll throw another one. He's just dancing. I mean, just think about the fact that the best way to improve your IQ is to study for an IQ test. That is the best way to do it. Hello? 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 Thank you. Bonk. Oh, we're moving. I like the threat music playing for that one centipede. Okay. They just wanted to see the scavenger. Same one that got stuck in the worm grass. You could check. Maybe they're the same pattern. All of that across this one little room. Yeah, and then you, after dealing with that, you actually get to listen to a very nice song. It's easy to forget. Actually, it's not easy at all. But you pretend that you forget about all the annoying stuff you had to go through to get here. Is that a face in the background? This guy right here. I sure hope there's a Karma lizard. I'm actually just gonna look in the map. I don't want to miss them. I also have to look for a vista point. Is it the Echo? Just Echo. Vista Point was an industrial. Yeah, that's easy. Which is actually right here. That's already done. I guess that might have been faster actually. I kind of forgot that the subterranean Echo was just right at the start. It probably would have been easier to just farm for another Carmel and farm race and then just get the Echo here. Oh yeah, I'm familiar with that Karma lizard. I run into that one all the time. Like you sawing that plays for like 2 seconds. Hold up. I didn't actually activate the Echo. I was in that room just for a bit and I didn't activate the dialogue. So I could have just run away, but it still counted as... Did I break the game? Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I guess we're restarting then. Don't do that. Maybe whatever I just did is not allowed. How dare you enter the room and then leave? I think the resolution is gonna be all messed up. Yep. Thank you, Rain World. Nope, it's not story mode. It did count. It did save the Echo. Is my karma okay? It did increase my karma as well. So it did save. Just failed to start it up again. To move on to the next cycle. Stim is the rest. Saying that in farm raise, yeah. I think one of the most fascinating ideas that is kind of unexplored in games is the idea that the player character is actually a human, regardless of what the character is. Like, yeah, we're playing as a Slugcat, but it's a person who's controlling the character. And part of your intelligence gets carried over, like, I don't know what a Slugcat wants to do, what its motivations are, or how much you can listen to iterators, but you can. You can listen to Moon talk and understand what she's talking about. And you can listen to Pebbles tell you where to go and be like, okay, I'll go and do that. Wait. Yeah, I'm Hunter. What am I doing? Or the idea that the actions of the characters in a game maybe be predetermined, but you can do whatever you want. That's a bomb. Stick around for more observations like that one. Yeah, this is the obscure little game called Undertale. Yeah, I'm aware. Yeah, I think that's a really powerful tool to align the player's goals with the character's goals. Or in like a movie or show or like any sort of story, if what the main character wants is the same as what the audience wants, you're much more likely to be invested in the story. If you have a lot of questions about the world, you're like, I want to see more of it. I want to, I have all these questions, and the main characters also they also have the same questions. They're gonna keep wanting to move forward to answer these questions, and you want to follow them to, for the same exact reason. In Rain World, it's a kind of immersion thing where the slug is just a creature trying to survive, and at first you're like, oh, I'm playing a video game, I want to explore this world, I want to fight stuff or whatever, but then you keep dying and your motivation changes into the slug cats where you just want to survive, but eventually you're capable of surviving and you do want to explore. Maybe the slug cats are just curious like that too. They are nomadic after all. They probably do have some benefit from moving around, from being a bit curious. That's kind of the whole idea behind Gourmand. That's a wall. Hey, get back here. Why am I getting pushed? Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what is supposed to happen. Maybe I should shelter first. Or actually, I kind of need to... Oh, yeah, that's a problem. There's any more? Ah, okay. They get to go. This popcorn tastes like popcorn. Probably not. We're gonna eat these and then just shelter immediately and sub. Because, even if I can kill the caramel, getting to a shelter from there is actually quite difficult. There's like a cyan lizard and some spiders and mole lizards and some centipedes. This shelter isn't great either. Oh, okay. Threat just got upgraded. Don't mind what's going on over there either. He just like the recoil from that attack just sent him into the shelter. Also, these guys just died instantly. Honestly, Rainworld could use less of those really long tunnels with no like extra paths. Like that one in Industrial, halfway through the pipe, a lizard shows up, and then you're just dead. You're just dead in this tunnel because there's no other path you can take, and it takes a long time to turn around. That's a spitter spider. Actually, I will eat you. Just kidding, I don't need to. Oh, there's no timer for Hunter and Expeditions. Nice thing about, oh, can I go back up? It's like, it's up here. Yeah, I don't think I can reach that. Maybe I could do some tech. Yeah, more centipedes, please. Yeah, that's kind of the path that I'm gonna go that way, and then I guess that actually, yeah, I can just keep going this way. You can go back up to meet the Carmel on the bottom. Wait, this is the path. I guess if you want that. Oh, but then he's gonna get revived. At least we get to do this. I don't like that sound. Alright, so fast, I have experience. I don't think these guys are scared. Actually, I don't know. Funny song time. There could, if I go down, I might find a Carmel lizard down there. But it's a random spawn. Stop, stop, stop. Get him. This game. There's something magical about games that just throw you into random scenarios. Just say good luck. Oh, that's a lizard. Good thing he's dead. Think of like Spelunky or like Lethal Company. They're mostly random, but everything is designed in a way such that it interacts. You know, everything interacts in an unexpected way, but in a way that you can also kind of predict. And getting better at the game is understanding these scenarios. But sometimes it's just chaos. There we are. That was like half a score run, half. Actually, yeah, pretty much just that. Killing creatures. Any recommendations or not recommendations, suggestions on characters? Basically, what's look at do you want to see? Gourmand? I'm never playing Gourmand again. Why you both you say Gourmand, really? Rivulet with speed hack. No. Rivulet with the literally increasing game speed. You can do that, right? Is this how much it's slowed down or how much it's... Okay, I assume it's how much it, because you can't go down. That's unfortunate. Okay, at least 2 people said Riv. That's enough. Honestly, it's not too bad. Where's the exterior pearl? That's the one at the top of Pebbles. I'm sure there's a mod that just increases game speed. Especially if there's already a function for it. Let's just deliver a bunch of stuff to Moon. And then like go to Shaded once. And then kill stuff. Honestly? It actually gives me an advantage. I can actually see. Wait. Sky Islands. Hello? Wait, did this... I didn't have any burdens. Does this just also make it dark? Huh? Is that how it works? Huh. Okay. I don't know why that was active. Okay, now I'm not delivering 4 neurons. Kind of like those challenges, though. Okay, this is actually pretty interesting. I guess if I had a previous Maybe they run with all the but I never play with all the burdens on. Okay, it's just a dark area. Oh boy, my favorite shelter. Do I have any reason to be here? No. This might actually, I might actually be able to finish this pretty quickly. What's with? It's nothing. I'm just glowing. I mean, normally you glow when you eat your own, right? There's nothing weird about this. Yeah, here's the rest of the neurons. Hopefully I can get an extra one to give to Moon. Were there more than one? No? I guess I hallucinated? Yeah, you have to get a world record to get the glow. So I'm the only one who has it. That's not enough neurons. I guess I'll go back. Or I can go another path. Okay, I kind of regret that decision. I like how I went from one of the rooms that I'm like most familiar with in the entire game to I have no idea where I am. That's a tentacle. Okay, let's not go this direction. Yeah, this is the new slug cat. Okay, I'll just go back up. Sorry for wasting so much time. Maybe up here? Ooh, I don't like that. There's a neuron down there. Oh yeah, this one. Yeah, if you get the end world record, you get end world 2. Super exclusive. They don't want you to know. I like how this song, the threat music for Five Pebbles, it might as well just be the rot theme, you know? Or like the background ambience for Unfortunate Developments. Because that's mainly the only place you hear it. I probably do want to I'd probably do want to shelter in case it's raining outside. I wouldn't know. Worm pad. Now that's Worm Inferno. The best song in the OST. I really don't want to be here. I mostly just want to get to Moon as fast as possible. Or actually, garbage waste first. Where is the garbage waste, bro? It's the one down in the rock area. So I guess from here, that's kind of an inconvenient routing. I could go from here to like Chimney. Like Chimney Industrial Garbage, and then go to Moon, but that kind of feels out of the way. I guess it's fine. Do that. Yeah, let's go in this direction. I'll take that route. It's different than what I normally do. How does Riv sleep? Truly the real questions we're asking. Is that how it is with hummingbirds? Oh, right, this room. This room is awful to go back through. Yeah, it's kind of like impossible. Just kidding. Yeah, because they pretty much have to constantly be eating, yeah. Scary room. Basically like Riv. Very, very fast, energetic. Eat a lot of food and sleep. Except sleep, yeah, that sleep could last for a very long time, who knows. Does Randall call it hibernation? What does it actually say? Oh, this is a very interesting color scheme. I mean, normally it's blue, but I'm also... Like, take the rainbow and then, like, shift it, like, slightly blue. That's what this is. It does say that it's hibernation. I'm going to shelter. You know, it's fun to skip shelters. But I need to actually get anywhere. That's the wrong button. No, I'm not strong enough. Where am I going? I'm going to garbage waste. At first we thought they were cats, then we thought that they were some sort of rodents. In reality, the whole time they were bears. I don't think I have any challenges for getting points, so I really don't care. Hello. You already have food. Like bears. That's an interesting alternate universe. I mean, you can basically just put cats on anything and it becomes 10 times more popular. Let's go in this direction. Hey, dude. Oh, you're also rainbow? I forgot about that. Damn. Nice jump. Oh, you're not, unfortunately. It's only the Cyans? I guess they are kind of similar to Ruby. Someone's put stuff in the water. Then wouldn't everyone be glowing? Why does it selectively only affect Riv and the Cyans? I guess the Cyans were potentially created by Pebbles. Oh, that's satisfying. I mean, it's not that far into the cycle. I feel like this is messing with my vision. Like, looking at the rainbow the whole time is like breaking the it's breaking something. Okay, I'm going down. Spoiling the whole game. I would recommend experience the game for yourself. That's a creature. That was super close. There's another one. Okay, never go this path. I've learned. Also, I think I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. There's a different path I could have taken. I don't know if I've ever been down here as Riv. Like, actually. Also, you can just make that jump up to the pole. You know, I'm actually gonna shelter here. There's tons of centipedes. So I can get food pretty quickly. I can get to a better area. I don't know. I don't think you can follow the same path because you don't have the refraction cell. Maybe with like bubbleweed or something. Oh yeah, the flow of the currents pushes you along. I guess that'd be enough to get you through. Thank you for taking my spears. Thank you, Riv. Okay, now we go this way. What a maze. And then this way. And then this way. Thank you. All of that for one pearl. Oh. I didn't practice mood percent enough. I actually just need to throw it a bit later. Actually, just kidding. That's not possible. Yeah, I don't know if I agree with that. Garbage wastes it's kind of like a cartoon. Do I have a pearl? Clown waste. I have a neuron. That's complicated. I guess I'll just do it in 2 steps. I'll just come back for that. It's amazing how fast reveal it is. It's a little bit unbalanced, some may say. Actually, I want to try something. That was not worth it. I'm covered in leeches. I can't even make that jump. Pearl. Oh, great. Oh yeah, the leeches make you fall through those platforms. The pearl's down here. Or are we gatekeeping clowns? This image. And now I get to do the funny shoreline tech. Okay, first one here. That was weird. That was great. Okay, second one here. That was also great. World record pace. Third one. Kelp. Okay. No, don't make me drop the pearl. I lost it. Okay. It's right there. No, I missed it. Time loss. Not the time loss at the end of my 22-minute run. Or the start of it, I'm not even done. It's just like, I still have to make my way over to Farmeries. Okay, I need to hit this one. This is like the plink. Okay, I'll take that. I think it can go further. I wasn't really angled correctly. I guess you want to be at 45 degrees. Yeah, still like 2-3 rooms to cross. Don't do a plink in this room. You will die. Or clip out of bounds. Yeah, low gravity. Don't go this way. Unnecessary. Yeah. Nice timing on the gravity. Oh, you don't. I actually don't need to give the pearl to you. Do I have to wait for you to? Okay. Also, fun fact: this dialogue is taken from old dialogue that played for Saint. In like the old version of this mod. There we go. Okay, bye. I have no reason to stay here. Oh wow, you just make that jump. Yeah, I didn't actually need to knock them down to the water. It's actually kind of crazy how much stuff was in that old mod. But I think you still had the ascension powers, and you could straight up just like ascend pebbles, and then the rain would stop. I don't know if the rain stopped or the cycles got really long. I assume that the rain just stopped completely. You could talk to Moon, and she'd be like, "Hey, there's no more rain." Yeah, here's a piece of his brain too. Wait, I did not read her dialogue at all. I assume she tells you to maybe stop bringing her neurons. Because it's at the point where Pebble starts needing them as well. Well, I mean, he always needs them, but, you know. He had so many. Yeah, plinks, I see people do plinks semi-often. People post about, like, some crazy thing just happened and they accidentally plink. Maybe it's the sky of shoreline, or maybe, into a wall. And someone's there to explain, they're like, oh yeah, that's a plink. It's kind of like wall pounces, you know. It usually happens accidentally for no benefit, but if you learn how to control it, it actually is helpful. Except plinks are significantly less helpful. Like in this one speedrun that like no one does, you do like 5 plinks. Otherwise it's just like Riv story percents. And that's it. Oh yeah, I should do another plink here. Yeah, you might accidentally do some other movement tech, it's just not as noticeable as getting flung into space. That was a kind of slow one. I want to see if I can chain multiple together. Hey, yeah, sorta. Actually, where am I going? Secretly wings. A little bit of aerodynamics. Just go to farmeries, really. Oh, thank you so much for that. I guess I could go to like shaded industrial outskirts, farmeries, and that might be enough for the pilgrim too. Or hold up, pilgrim. Which one is that? Is that actually the Echoes one? I didn't think about that. Yeah, Echoes. For some reason, I thought that was the Nomad. I was like, oh yeah, that isn't that bad. No, it's the Echoes. That is like, that's great. I could have already gotten the shade or the chimney echo. I can't believe that they don't weight the passages. They really should. I guess this is max difficulty, so I shouldn't be surprised by seeing Pilgrim, but I don't think it matters what difficulty you're at. It just gives you a random passage, and it might be something like Monk or, you know, the Outlaw. Or it might be, you know, get all the echoes, which, you know, there's challenges for getting individual echoes. Like, you might get the one challenge for one echo, or one challenge for all the echoes. Wanderer, yeah, that's another one. Very, very fine-tuned system they have here. Same with like objectives to kill creatures. I don't think they're really balanced at all based on the type of creature. Like you might get like a quest to kill a bunch of like king vultures or red lizards, or you get like dropwigs. Or for really, I think the types of creatures and the amount of creatures scales with difficulty, but in reality it should be types of creature scales and the quantity scales based on the creature. So maybe a challenge to kill like 2 king vultures, maybe that would be reasonable even at a high difficulty, But instead it's like kill 11. No, kill 11 like green lizards, that would be a better challenge. Rhinos in Ring World. Interesting idea. Maybe go tell the Watcher devs, maybe they can get that added. Actually, don't bother them. They already have a bunch of their own ideas. Stranger thing. Yeah, thanks, Andrew. So all the echoes, I guess I need to go back to Chimney, then Sky Islands. I can go to Sky Islands, then Farmeries. I guess that's just the pilgrimage route then, isn't it? And you go to Pebbles too. But that's goes to Chimney. Ranios. Except pilgrimage is actually less echoes. You don't need to get every single one to ascend. And who knows where the Vista Point is? I might not even find it. Oh, almost made that. Can I do... I want to do a wall punch. Yeah. Yeah, the one select out with a name. Honestly, the Slugouts probably have names for each other. That wouldn't be surprising. There's a pretty decent chance that there are animals who do have names for each other, like whales. Although I might be making that up. Hey, dude. See ya. So what I'm hearing is that the Rain World developers came up with a bunch of ideas for the game, lore, explanations to like random questions and stuff. Then they made the game, or in some other order. Who knows how it goes in game development, but you know, they came up with their explanations for a ton of things in the game. Designed the game based on those ideas, even if they didn't include those ideas in the game. So maybe there's an explanation or an answer to this question, but we just don't know. But they had their own answer. In that case, that might actually be a big problem, or a big reason why Downpour kind of feels off for any mods. Really, they don't know the lore. They don't know all the extra information to make their mod fit in with the consent. And obviously, with a mod, the point might be to go outside of that to come up with something new and different. But if the goal is to literally create a continuation of the game, then you probably would want to stick with that for consistency. Yeah, I actually respected Drow. He said the dialogue is a little bit weird, but don't worry about that too much. That's probably nitpicking. But I like that Drow activity is like, let's just do something different. Which I think is why I think it's kind of weird that... Actually, never mind. That's not a problem. Hold up, what did I just read? Bats have a lot of unique call sounds that roughly translate to arguing. You mean that people have figured out a way to roughly translate that? Like, oh yeah, I know what that means. They're arguing with each other. You are in the way. Not anymore, thank you. Free meal for you. Actually, we'll save that for later. We're going back up the wall. Also, please don't. Good job entering that pipe. Time to head back to, like, shaded areas. Oh yeah, we are all the way back here. That's just wonderful. Forgot what room this was. I think the most fascinating, some of the most fascinating things is when animals learn and adapt to like rapid changes in the environments. Or how they can like teach each other. One step, one step closer to knowing how to use guns. Watch out. I mean, humans haven't really evolved much in the past, you know, few 10,000 years. It's just that, you know, some of all human knowledge has increased a whole lot. But I'm sure that a human born, you know, thousands of years ago would probably fit in fine with society now. And a human born right now, that back into the past, wouldn't really have much of an advantage. And people say like, oh, imagine all the technology we could bring if we could time travel into the past. Like, so much of stuff that works today is based on so much infrastructure. Like, if you have a phone, okay, no internet access. Also, how are you going to charge the thing? Not really that useful, is it? Or that meme, it's like, you get the cavemen are like, okay, this electricity stuff, how does it work? And you're like, oh, I don't know. Maybe I'll take an extra safety shelter. No, ants do run the planet. Ants are everywhere. I wish ecosystems were real. Okay, that orange lizard. Oops. Oops, I accidentally fell down this pit. Let me just backflip out of it. Hold up. Let me backflip out of this too. If you ever want to experience Rain World in real life, just go into some random forest. You'll have a great time. Do I have enough food? Plenty. I don't know why I checked for food midair. Oh, you can probably hear that. The oppressed. I mean, who knows? Maybe the insects just need a bit more oxygen and they really would take over everything. Nope, I don't want to deal with you. What do you mean, unfortunately? You want the huge insects? Honestly, maybe larger insects wouldn't be that bad. I mean, maybe they just kind of feel like normal, you know. I feel like part of the thing that makes it insects weird is that they're tiny. Actually, I don't know. They are kind of still alien looking. Red Centipede IRL. I had a dream, or maybe you could call it a nightmare, featuring a red centipede, and it was terrifying. It was like about the length of a person. It was very fast. And it could kill you instantly. Giant dragonflies. I don't have food. There's bat flies. Thank you. Maybe just one. Any more than that. Hold up. I was not looking at the screen. Something I spelled. Now we're moving. Speedrunning the wall. I want to. I'm gonna go back to an earlier shelter. Goodbye, blue lizard. Yeah, because I'll get the echo and I'll just get sent back. I don't remember the last shelter I took. Was it at the start of Chimney? Yeah. This room has a ton of bat flies. Yeah, I'll just head back, I guess. No, you don't need to activate the wall echo. $8 feet. Yeah, that's not. That is large. It's not. feel like they could. I thought they would be larger. They aren't completely unrealistic. Okay, well I don't know about the electricity part, but I guess that's not completely unrealistic either. But usually they're underwater, yeah. Electric eels. I don't know if, if there's any other examples. But there's a reason they're fish. Oh wait, I forgot the tech. Oh yeah. I'm sorry, I'm reading the chat too much. I mean, I'm sure maybe it's not a too much kind of thing, but I'm not looking at the game sometimes and I just fall. Hey, lizard. Oops. Whoops. Hey, maybe back off a little bit. I mean, if there was a creature like the red centipedes, or just, I guess, the rest of the centipedes, where they become part of the circuit, they, you know, they grab you with both ends and then send electricity through the whole thing. Would that not just damage themselves as much as their target? Kind of forgetting the route. I have not gone up the wall in a long while. I mean, what is really that unique about a Leviathan? It's a big thing underwater, and it has a big mouth, and it eats you. That's kind of already exists. Oh, is it happening again? I don't know why I sounded like that. Thank you, Expedition Mode. Working as always. Yeah, and if you're gonna grab something, you might as well grab it with like something sharp or just with something with a venom, you know? So that's not Expedition Mode. I don't know if that saved getting the echo though. Can't really check my karma. I'll go get the chimney at echo and see what the progress is. Optimization. I mean, if you just delete code, it's more optimized, yeah? Less code is running. Fine. Oh, we're just gonna do this every time now? Should I stop, like... It was fine with the farm raised echo. I did the same thing there, yeah. Isn't that most wasps, by the way? Like, most of them are parasitic? I mean, what would you call them? Because they're not parasites, but they also, like, are a little bit. Just parasitic wasps. They're like that because they're small? Well, if I get to the end of this and I don't have the echo progress, I'll just say that I've completed it anyway. I'm not losing karma. Normally that happens if the game crashes. Okay, what is the passage progress? That's what I was actually wanting to check. Okay, I don't actually remember which one of these is. Is it the top one? This one here? That would be the correct number of echoes. Minor skill issue. In that exact same spot too? Or same room? That's the one clip that I saw that has that. No, it was this jump. Falling down this one was the in that clip. Okay. Skylands Echo. At this point, I think it's just the same route as Pilgrimage. I mean, it's kind of what I've already been doing. the impact of that. Free meal for you. Zero latency vulture. We're going down. Ow, my bones. You can get the music to stop before you actually activate that. Okay. Well, too bad for you. Hello. I'll be on my way. Actually, know if I need this bat fly. I don't. Well, they're just gonna evaporate then. Little gift for the living shelter. Definitely canon and not made up. See, no more bat fly. Where did they go? Am I like slightly transparent? And let me be clear. I think it's just the way the rainbow works. Huh. No, I have to do the thing. There's also tech for this room, but it's really scary. Now, Echo, will you have you considered not crashing the game? I'll even. Well, actually, I don't want to listen to you. It's gonna take like a whole minute. I'll let you like get through a whole sentence. Thank you. Functional game. Okay, I'll be honest, I don't understand the correlation. Umbrellas? been happening. The game just crashes every time you get an echo now. That's a fun new feature. Really immersive, you know. You know, they don't just send the slugcat back to the last shelter, they send you back to the send you back to the desktop. Okay. I think there's still the subterranean echo, which is actually not too bad to get as Riv. I could go and get it like right now. And actually I might as well. I'll get to explore more farm rays, and maybe that means I'll find the Vista Point. But I kind of have a feeling it's not going to be on this path. If I die, the stream ends. The stream would just go on for too long. I don't have time for that. Yeah, farmer is as Riv is great because you can skip the ranger. I don't know if that's why you said that, but I agree with you. See, there's this neat thing called this pipe right here. Find a slug pup in this room. That sounds like the best place to find a slug. They would survive a long time. Oh, in that one room where there's a little pool of water at the bottom, and then like the staircase where you normally need a deer, you can do a plank on that bottom pool of water to skip the whole thing. Am I imagining that correctly? Water theater room. Thanks for that. Time to do that all again? Let's just be a bit more careful in entering that room. Wait, what did the Yeeks ever do? Other than nothing. They aren't really capable of much. trying their hardest. Ooh, that was good. It's the scavengers. I don't know if I agree with the scavengers. By that logic, you could rank how delicious the Slug Guys are. So it's Artificer, then Spearmaster, then Hunter, then Riv, then the rest are, and then the rest of them except for Monk, which is last. Did I get that right? Although I don't know about Spearmaster. They seem kind of weird. Or Artificer, actually. Hey, Scavengers, I'm back. That's Yeek. Do I have enough karma for this? I do. That would have been bad. I don't want to shelter here. That would have been horrible. It's part of the process now. I mean, it's crashed like after every echo. Except for early in the stream. So at some point something happened and it crashes every time now. So ideally I would get the last, well actually I don't know how it's gonna work out. I don't know where to check for the Vista points though. I guess like the bottom path. I haven't really gone down there. I don't have a pearl. You know what? Let's not worry about it. Oops, sorry about that. Did that make them angry? So yeah. Hey, it's right here. Something's going on down there. Okay, I literally just need to run to the Echo, and that's like the expedition done. Hopefully. Yeah, that's the strategy. Just run really fast. At this room. At this room. Yeah. Just also move fast. So I guess you could ploink and skip this whole room going up that way. That's fun. Great. You can't just do that. Yeah, I'm sorry. I may have committed some crimes. Thought he's gonna throw some crazy angled spear. Yeah. Not that though. They just do that. Oh great. I just got pulled up to the ceiling like a grappling hook. River that truly has answered everything. I mean, I can shelter next to the popcorn plant and just eat and shelter immediately afterwards. What's even better is when a scavenger throws a spear at a weird angle, such that when it lands, it kind of slides along the floor really slowly, and even then it still kills you. Like, ah yes, the spear is slowly sliding across the floor, and it like stabs your toe and you die instantly. Maybe dying like that is what caused this stuff to start happening. Yeah, of course it's gonna crash again. I just hope that means that it checks the objectives properly. I should wake up and it should say expedition complete. Just go back to the shelter. But I might need to shelter again to update the passage. It's cool that a patch. It's cool, yeah, it's cool that an update can introduce new bugs, but they don't fix those bugs with another update because they just did an update, you know? Like, oh, you have to wait longer. Wait longer for another update because that's what they normally do. Am I really gonna have to do another cycle for this? Oh, okay. They figured it out. I sure hope that's not a bug that happens regularly and it's just like some sort of weird thing that happens with expedition mode, or you know, it'd be unfortunate if literally every time you got an echo, that's what happened. Anyway, I think I might do some more expeditions like this. Maybe I'll play like Artificer or Spearmaster, or Saints too. Unload and reload MSC, maybe. It was the Rainbow. Rainbow too much for the game to handle. Yeah, I think I'll do maybe a few more expeditions like this. The stream did not drop any frames at all. Isn't that great? Is it because I changed the settings, or is it because of random chance? Who knows? It's like impossible to figure out what's actually causing the problem when the problem itself is so random. Or maybe I could look into the challenges again. Just kind of filter out the annoying ones. You know, like there's the like Hunter Pacifist challenge, which I thought about doing like a really long time ago and I never got around to it. Maybe I could do that finally. Anyway, that's gonna be the end of the stream. Thanks everyone for watching. See ya.